Have rain at the best of times. I finally went to go see Bombshell, which was that film everyone was talking about. Fox News, Gretchen Carlson, Megyn Kelly, and a sort of standing character for many of the people that might have worked there who were subject to the sexual harassment that was endured by Roger Ailes, who was the CEO for a very long time up until his untimely death. This is a very political film in many sort of ways, but that's the film's strength. It not only deals with Me Too elements, issues of women in the workplace and harassment allegations, but also conservative media in general, which has always been sort of a hot button topic in many of today's times when it comes to Donald Trump and Brexit. Now, this is more focused on the Me Too side of things to make it seem a little bit more impartial, so to speak. But I think it's the issues that it talks about and a sort of borderline satirical take on it is the film's strength, even if sometimes it gets worn down by excessive amounts of dialogue or exposition that doesn't seem to go anywhere, or the fact that Bill Riley's allegations weren't really covered in this film, but I'm sure they'll do that another time. They'll probably release that sort of side story about his issues on Netflix, and they'll probably do a movie about Harvey Weinstein, or Jeffrey Epstein, or James Talbot, Brett Ratner, all these people, Prince Andrew, Bill Cosby. They'll do a movie about them. If they've done one about Michael Jackson, is hee hee to little boys, I'm sure they'll do it for all those fools. If anything, I have to say, on my end, media-wise, I just don't watch Fox News. I mostly just watched it, growing up as a teenager and as a tween, more for fun. I didn't really care about their opinions. I was more or less, at the very least, progressive, and I've always have been with a asterisk. I don't trust Trudeau. I don't trust Hillary Clinton. I don't trust Tony Blair. I only trust true, strong progressives. I think Jeremy Corbyn would have won this election if the people didn't get so hung up on Brexit. And Bernie Sanders would have probably got his way if Hillary Clinton didn't intervene. But that didn't happen. And it probably won't. So, your loss. We should all take cyanide pills and kill ourselves, or in some sort of Valhalla for escape progressive martyrs and refugees who feel like they have no sense of where they stand. So the only way is out. But getting back to the film itself, as far as political angle is concerned, you probably might be thinking, this looks like liberal propaganda, dude. I don't like it. It's offending my beliefs. You could argue that, especially if Kate McKinnon is in the particular film. She's definitely likes to make jokes about Republicans at every step of the way, especially if you've seen Saturday Night Live in the United States or Canada. But if anything, it's a little bit more nuanced than that. There's a plenty of appeal to conservative women who feel like, working in an environment, they thrive on the beliefs and ideas. Like Megyn Kelly, she was a well-known conservative in her time, until she got ousted out on NBC for saying something racist about blackface on Halloween or whatever. So, for conservative women, there's plenty to like as well. But I think some people might say, on the left spectrum, it's definitely going to be more popular than them because it criticises Fox News. Now, if it criticised Harvey Weinstein or Jeffrey Epstein, it might be a little bit more neutral. But because Fox News seems to be some sort of sacred cow, just like Breitbart or InfoWars, you can't criticize it. It's un-American. It's against God. Even I'm stereotyping too. Just like that Kate McKinnon lady from The Telling. My goodness, shoot me. So that's actually my last film I saw this year as well. It wasn't, the most spectacular. It wasn't kind of sharp as Vice, which, like this film, was quite satirical and political in its own way. But a little bit more nuanced than that. But I am happy to have seen all the films that have come out over the past 9 years. Everything from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and Toy Story 3, all the way to films recently like Joker, Blinded by the Light, Toy Story 4, namely, and all the films that are in between, like The Raid, Ted, Sausage Party, Grimsby, Hardcore Henry, Happy Time Murders, Welcome to Marvin, Isle of Dogs, Get Out, Baby Driver, 12 Years a Slave, Super, The Artist, Tyrannosaur, the list goes on. And with that in mind, I thank you all the people who have watched my channel and kept up with the content that's on it. You've been great support, and I hope to boost my numbers as I go up and do more reviews and talk about more films and TV shows, documentaries and music from the MXQ and Headsmoke names that I know some guy who done the spoken word to make voting never great again. I hope that happens. So I just, getting back to the nitty gritty of it. Thank you so much for keeping up with my content. I hope you keep on watching, and I hope to see you for the next year. I might promote a video that does my New Year's resolutions, but I'll probably release that as a tweet instead. I don't think people want to hear me talk about my New Year's resolutions. It would sound awfully shite. Even for me, it will sound shite as well. Alright. Till then, I'll see you next year.